All right, this is a little video about my weight loss. All right, I have cut out most carbs, potatoes, you know, that kind of thing. Just eat very little of them. I do eat them some now. I eat them some, but I've cut out most of that stuff, and I just don't eat much. But one of the things I really cut out that everybody ought to know about, and I want to share this with y'all because I want people that don't realize it to know it. One of the things that seems to have made a huge difference in my appetite and what and how I can eat is by eliminating from my diet multidextrin. Now, multidextrin and dextrose. All right, if you get to checking your labels, if you're doing sugar-free, you know, you're doing low sugar or sugar-free and all those, you know, those kind of things, you better start checking your packaging. And that's what I did. I used Splenda Spoonful. I used Splenda the packets. Thought I was using the best alternative. Well, I checked the package. They have multidextrin in them. So I checked Sweet and Low. Guess what? It has multidextrin in it. I want to say Equal has it as well. I can't remember, but it's most of your powdered substances has multidextrin or dextrose in it. All right, multidextrin registers 110 on the glycemic index. 110. So constantly consuming it keeps cravings, especially of sweets and things like that, keeps cravings of food going all the time. And I had no idea. I mean, I didn't. I had no idea. I got to checking around. Well, I was drinking Hills Brothers cappuccino mix. Man, I really like that stuff. It's delicious. Checked on it. Guess what? The sugar-free cappuccino has multidextrin in it. Has multidextrin in it. So, in a certain circumstance, you're doing worse with multidextrin than you are with actual sugar. Because you'll drink more of it. Anyway, I've eliminated multidextrin except for like a half a teaspoon in the morning for my first cup of coffee. I put like a half a teaspoon, you know, or maybe a little more in my coffee then because I just love that flavor. But the multidextrin, I quit using it. So I went to Splenda Liquid. The little Splendid liquid squeeze bottles. They're like $4 and something at Walmart. But it doesn't have multidextrin, it has sucralose. Sucralose is 0 on the glycemic index. So it works better for me. Now, all y'all, it may work different for y'all, and y'all can say what you want to. I'm just telling you what I've done. But I'm telling you this, I went about 2 months ago, I guess, maybe a little longer, to the doctor. She's talking about my sugar was a little high, and my blood pressure's been high, blah, 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 blah. So I made up my mind then that I was going low carb, you know, low sugar, low carb. All right. When I weighed at the doctor's office, now I had on my phone and my stuff in my pocket and stuff like that, so I had a lot of stuff on, but I weighed 316 pounds. Yeah. So in this amount of time, so many weeks, I weigh. Now this is, of course, now consider this is with no clothes, no shoes and all that. But now I weigh 279.2 by doing this. And one of the things that helps me do this is cutting out the multidextrin. And I really think most people, look, you get to check in all your stuff, check everything, even the no sugar creamer, liquid creamer that I really liked. International Coffees, I think it is, come out with it. Man, I like that stuff. It was so good. Looked on there, guess what? Multidextrin or dextrose. I can't remember which one, but it was one or the other. They register about the same on the glycemic, so one's about as bad as the other. Instead of using sucralose, they use multidextrin. You get to checking your labels of stuff that says sugar-free, and almost all of them is going to have multidextrin in them. I mean, it just blows me away that they have that. So anyway, trying to give you a little heads up and a little tip. You can try it. It may not do any good for you, but it's helped me. It's helped me a lot. So if you're having a lot of trouble with cravings and always wanting to eat and always hungry and you know, just can't seem to get enough and can't resist those sweets, I'm going to tell you what, a powerful weapon that you could make use of and try, at least try it. Try it for a couple of weeks, at least, is eliminating multidextrin from your diet. Because it very well may help big time. I went from putting Splenda and stuff in water and stuff to drink. I started drinking some sodas again, diet sodas again, because guess what? It don't use multidextrin. It uses aspartame. What does aspartame rate on the glycemic scale? 0. So I'm just trying to give you a word to help, because I'm going to tell you something. It's not easy in a society that we have now that is completely focused on food. It's completely focused on food and immorality. Completely. So I'm just trying to give you a little bit of advice. That's all I can do.